you look at the schedule when the year started, and this one looked quite a ways away. We had we've had some pretty lengthy ones on the road, but not at home here. So maybe it comes at the right time. We certainly hope so.
Facing a highly touted young pitcher in Grayson Rodriguez, throws hard, obviously has good stuff. What are the challenges facing this year tonight?
Yeah, look, it's very talented arm. So I think it's just more about we're in a place where it's more about us really than the opponent right now. So doesn't matter who we play. It's a really good team that's played well. We played some of our best baseball against good teams, whether it was Texas last time at home or whatever. But it's more about just getting our place a little bit more solidified and playing better baseball. We hit a road bump, obviously, on the road trip, and we need to respond to that here at home.
Is there something to playing some of your best baseball against these really good teams, raising your game, anything to that you can point to?
It's a good question. I mean, if I knew for sure, we'd try to take care of that. But, like yesterday, we get off to a really good start. Feels like a good game for us and didn't end up that way. We played that game quite a bit this year, so we have to start putting those away. But I hope it is the case that, you play a team like this, that you have to play good baseball. And, so far this year, we've done that quite a few times against some good teams.
Tell us about Ben Gamble. What do you expect from him?
Yeah, well, the Choi news out yet? So Choi's IL with a left rib strain. He hasn't been able to play the last couple days. That's why he's been, we're hoping it will respond, but didn't respond well enough to where, today we have to put him on the IL. So Ben's here, left-handed bat. He's a guy that's had some experience in the big leagues, can give some days off in the outfield, left-handed bat. So, that's the move, and he's been playing well in AAA to this point.
How did Choi hurt himself?
One was a dive, and then it was multiple swings that kept getting a little bit worse and worse for him. He tried to play through it, but the last couple days it hasn't responded very well. It's gone backwards, so we'll put him on the IL, and hopefully it's not a long IL.
What is Matt Carpenter's role on this team at this point?
Well, it's tough getting him in there right now, and the longer he's out, the tougher it is. But right now, he continues to be the pro that he is, and guys, go to him for knowledge, and he's all in as far as the team goes. So, maybe with Choi out, if we can get him some at bats here and there, maybe that he can be a productive guy for us still. But he still works his butt off and is big in our clubhouse right now.
He seems to be a little bit surprised that he's still on this roster. Are you surprised as well, given how much you could use an active player on your bench?
Yeah, you have to look at our system and what we have and what we signed him to do. Obviously, it's not a great place right now, but hopefully that changes.
Bob, I know you said it is about how you guys play and not the other team, but it must be nice to look at the schedule and see that you play a lot of teams coming up that are above you that you're trying to chase down.
Right. Well, and that it started with Arizona last series, so unfortunately we couldn't take that series, but we'll get another crack at them here after this series. They're coming off a tough spell and beat us 2 out of 3, so that was didn't sit too well with us, but we got a good team here that we got to focus on here. I don't think we're looking too far out at this point.
Well, how about Avila and the way he's pitched, and how does he kind of assert himself on the staff?
Yeah, he's pitched great, and in any number of roles that we've had, whether it's spot starting, whether it's, an opener type thing, whether it's middle of the game, giving us length, he's done a great job for us. So we'll continue to look at that as we go along and see how everybody does and what the health is, how Walker responds from his game to tomorrow, but he's been a productive guy in any number of roles, and that has a lot of value.
How much can Walker go tomorrow?
Well, he got up to 5, so we're hoping we're in the range where we're somewhere between 80 and 90.